I used to be terrified of conflict because growing up, conflict didn't mean disagreement. Do you know what it meant in my house? Conflict meant danger. And as a little girl, I learned to read faces and body movements. And I trusted what I saw much more than the words that I heard. You see, when you grow up in chaos, you start noticing the little things, and I noticed everything. I mean, I watched fingers to see how they twitched. I listened to footsteps coming down the hall because the pace, the force, and the sound of those footsteps let me know what was coming. I didn't realize it then because I was too young and too tiny, but I was actually reading body language, and I was doing it from head to toe, picking up on what was different and what was missing, because those were the signs, those were the signals to let me know whether I was going to get hurt or not. When I grew up, I got a master's degree in psychology, and I've built a career helping people understand human behavior. I've spent more than 10 years breaking down body language on major national TV shows, from celebrities to high-profile court cases. But what I cared about most wasn't what people showed on camera. Do you know what it was? It was what happened behind closed doors in relationships and conversations that felt impossible. And I've gone through my own heartache. I've experienced family pain and divorce and rebuilding my life from the ground up. And this is what I realized. It wasn't just fear that destroyed connection. It was also not knowing how to deal with those strong emotions when they hit. Look, we shut down, we get defensive, we stop listening. And that's when and why I built a way that you can learn to steady yourself when emotions rise, when they take hold. To talk, not to fall apart, to bring you closer together instead of further apart after a hard moment. And I call it the Conflict Triage, a real-time system to help you steady yourself so you can learn to truly listen, read your partner's signals, and find your way back to each other even when emotions are running high. Everything I've learned and lived comes together here in practical, proven, rooted in human connection techniques. Recently, I've joined Gary V's Stand Challenge, and he pushed me to tell the story behind my work, not just what I do, but the why. So here I am sharing my story with you. And if you're done second guessing what to say and how to say it because you're afraid it's only going to make things worse, I can help you speak your truth in a way that pulls you together, not tear you apart. And realize this, you don't have to face this alone. You can book a private session with me, and together, you and I will figure out what's really going on underneath all of that tension. Bring the calm, and you can talk in ways before things spiral out of control. And this is my story, from reading body language to teaching peace. And if you're ready to write your next chapter and do it differently, I'd love to help you. So do me a favor. It would mean a lot to me if you check out the link in my bio and see how I can help you. And I'll see you in the next video.